Boom.
Oh, booyah! Yes, you know what time it is. Let's move back. Get that badger in and on and over here. He's in, he's on, he's over, he's here. First time in a week. This is doing naught. Get rid of this. Bob that over there. It's just to make me look cool. So I've got some AirPods. What are we saying? Not been here for a bit. Had a crazy week. Got a couple of quick shout outs to do. Shout to some members that pay 99p a month or £1.99 a month. Gloves are off, Sweet Science and Rich Sullivan. Shout out to the Gloves are off, Sweet Science and Rich Sullivan. We've got that badger in and on and over here. We've moved out so we can get him in. You know how we do. Nobody do it how we does it. Got a festival on at the end of the month. Got my single out next Friday. Shout out to everybody that supported it. Quick shit vid. Let's get to it. England have fluked their way to the final, so I'll just quickly go in. I'm getting sort of a bit of shit on Twitter, or a lot of people are getting a lot of shit on Twitter about Southgate. I'm not willing to say that he's done a particularly good job just because we've got to the final, although ultimately we're in the business of winning games out. I mean, we've only won, what is that, the second game within 90 minutes that we've won in this whole tournament. We've got Spain next on Sunday. That will be a true test. If he wins that game, he wins that game. There's talks of him being knighted, which I think is absolutely bonkers. I don't really know how the knighting system works, but, you know, when there's people that do, like, I was watching Gordon Ramsay late other night, and this woman had this Caribbean food stall thing, and she said that she'd fostered like 400 kids, and I just thought, you know, over a lifetime, I just thought, what a woman. And then Southgate literally gets the easiest draw anybody's ever had with one of the best teams we've ever had. Gets to the final and they're talking about knighting him. I don't know if that warrants a knighthood. But who am I? Who cares? That penalty was one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. It's a block, and if we start stopping things like that, I actually agree with what Neville said. If you start stopping blocks, then the game's gone, isn't it? The reason why it's a block is because he's not actually heading for the ball. If he's heading for the ball as it struck, then he's late. And he hits Kane, there's an impact, and I get it, because they've both gone for the ball. But he hasn't gone for the ball. Kane's hit the ball, and he's raised his leg to stop the ball, aware that Kane's going to hit it first. And then he follows through, and Kane goes rolling about. But who cares? You take it. Nobody do it how he does it. Mint finisher, Ollie Watkins right at end. Cole Palmer with a nice pass that Simon Jordan sort of slagged off, sent it 15-yard pass. That was a lovely turn and pass into Watkins, and then obviously that's what they're there to do, take the chance. Pretty cool interview of him afterwards, really. Not cool necessarily, but he just sort of said that, you know, he maybe not his game really, we're back to goal to turn, but he just thought, this is my one chance to make a name for myself. He didn't say that, I'm putting words in Paul Ladd's mouth, but yeah, that is what it's all about. Bish bash boom. See what happens Sunday, what we're all doing, where we're all watching it. Harrogate Town in a friendly next Friday. That's our first game back. It's in 8 days, which is ironically when my single's out, so let's all get behind that. Before I die, don't forget about me. No, so we'll see who we've got in the squad, won't we? That for Harrogate will be interesting. I won't be going to the game because I don't like going to Harrogate. Sick note, my man Llorente has finally upped and fucked off. He's gone to Real Betis, saying that he was weighing up his options, which I think were a lot less than he sort of made out. And he says he spoke to that ball bag rocker and stuff, and he believes in it. I'm here. I love that white kit. I saw it online. I saw everybody going bonkers about it, saying it's shit and whatnot. And I thought, well, I quite like the look of it. It's just a white kit with an Adidas stripes on it. And then I saw it in white rose in window the other day, and I thought, that's bob on, is that? I will purchase it, but I'll purchase it at the end of the year when the price gets halved, because I'm not in desperate need of a Leeds shirt right now. Use my money more wisely. But yeah, I love it. Honestly, it's one of my favourites that we've had for quite some time. I'm cutting this video in, yes. I need your help. Do not forget about me. Save a brother's life. Hit the link below in the bio. Ain't no doubt about it. We now own Elland Road again after owning it, and then owning it, and then owning it again, and then owning it, and then owning it again, and then owning it, and then owning it again. I'm pretty sure I've said this every year that we're owning like more and more. I think we're buying it like a seat at a time at this rate. But as far as I can see, can almost say with certainty that we own it this time. The 49ers now own Elland Road. We are currently 8th in the league. I joke, I kid, but that is the position that we are in due to alphabetical order. And that, you mark my words, will be the lowest position we're in all year now. Bosh, you don't care what the results are, even if everybody can't win on first day of the season, granted. But we will never be lower than 8th. So, and if we win 1-0 and then end up 9th, I'm going to be gutted. But we will not be lower than 8th. What we're saying on that. We've signed Connor Roberts, which I'm up for signing him. I think it's a decent signing, but I can't really get my head around why everybody loves him so much. And he just gets it, doesn't he? He gets the club, does Connor Roberts. He just gets us. So, he's 28. He's not for the future. Everybody says about, getting players in for the future. People want everything in each player, don't they? He's a decent signing. I'm sure he'll play a lot more this season than he did last year. We know what we've got with him, really. I'm buzzing with Rodon. That's my main signing of the season. This Kamara saga seems to continue, which is it's odd, really. Every single transfer out we've had seems to be lingering like a bad smell, doesn't it? But I honestly think it's because we're looking at every single player. I think all the players have not, reluctant to say been offered out, but I think there's some element of, we are looking at every single player to see what we can sort of garner for players and whether we think they're replaceable or we can get rid of them. I would like to see Kamara stay, to be honest. I'd like to, if we kept everybody now, made a signing, one more decent signing, I think we'd be in pretty good shape, which I get a bit of shit for, but I don't think we need wholesale changes. I think we need a bit of continuity. Lovely to see that these Meslier Silent S, he is staying. So it's looking likely that this Marseille move is sort of like coming to an end. They were talking about 20 million for Meslier Silent S. And I love it purely on the basis that my only joke, Silent S, remains. We've got that Alex Cairns or Cairns or Cairns or however you want to say. He signed a few days ago. Be interesting to see what number, I don't mean physically on his back he is, but what number down the chain he is. Obviously there's Darlow, Mez, Silent S, and now this other guy's name that I can't say. He's come from Salford, so he's obviously, pretty big step up. I think he'll just be the third goalkeeper, what you would imagine, unless they are on about moving Darlow on, which there has been a bit of talk about. Bielsa got knocked out last night. I don't mean literally, but they got knocked out of the Copa America, which I'm gutted about. I would have liked to see an Argentina Bielsa final. But I don't know if anybody saw, but did you see Nunes going like bonkers? Funny that I said Bielsa got knocked out. I think Nunes did get knocked out. It looks like he's been chinned. And he's like attacking Colombian fans with a chair. He's like throwing his chair about. Totally lost it. Loads of people saying that he's defending his family or something. I don't really know the ins and outs of it. Don't really care. I'm not from Uruguay, believe it or not. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I'm not. But yeah, that's mental. And have you seen that DePaul giving it? Because they played Canada the other night. And DePaul's rolling about on the floor because somebody's touched ball on his back. And Jesse Marsch he gets down, really low with his lanky legs like he used to do like that. And he gets down and he's obviously saying something to him and DePaul's giving it big licks to him and I loved it. Like, get off, Marsch. I'm sick of seeing them gangly legs. He's like a spider with it. It's like, just stop it. I'm excited because Eminem's album's out tomorrow. Bosh. Bing, bang, boom. We're back in. We're back on. We're back over. See you tomorrow.
Boom.
JackCity, bitch. JackCity, bitch. Hey!
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is. Don't wanna ever feel surprised. That's why I ask no.